All right, all right, all right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, one and all. How you doing? How you be? It's been a long time coming, but here I is. Y'all come on in here. Okay. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those shows again. No background pictures, no music playing. I wanted to come in the raw today. I wanted to come in the raw. I wanted to come as I am. All right, we got that up there. For those who want to join in. I just wanted to come as I am today. And if you don't get to catch this live, that's cool. Just keep in mind that the Facebook changed the replay. Yeah, you only get 30 days now. And then they delete your video. So catch the replay as soon as possible. Or just join me live. Hell, when you get the notification, jump on in here. There's been a lot going on since I last joined you, of course. And but there was something that piqued my interest. I just didn't want to get on here and just start doing shows just to be doing shows. I know some people have been asking me, they've been texting me, inboxing me. Man, when are you gonna do a show? Did I miss the show? No, you ain't missed the show. I haven't done one. But I saw something that hit home, and it made me come out of retirement. It woke me up, if you will. It brought me out of my slump, my slumber. I don't know if y'all have seen this or not, but Dr. Umar Johnson, everybody know who Dr. Umar Johnson is. He's been flim-flamming the people about the school, and there's been 100 schools built since then. But that's his business. I don't get in his business. I didn't send him no money, so I ain't got no skin in the game. But his daughter decided to take to this here internet and call herself exposing him for being a deadbeat daddy. And all that hit up in my, that shot up in my spirit. That one right there shot up in my spirit. Like burning fire. She says that he hasn't been part of her life. She's about 22, 23. She's a young lady. And I'm not going to beat her up. I'm not going to call her out of her name. But I took issue with a lot of the things. Well, I shouldn't say this. I took issue with not with what she said, but by the means and the what's the word I'm looking for? And the motive for her to say something. And Umar has tried to defend himself. He even said, "I'm not mad at you, baby. I don't blame you. I know this is coming from your mama. I've been paying child support. Your mama kept me from you. You got my numbers. You in Philly. My family's in Philly. You could have got hold of me by now, but the little girl decided to come on the inner line, on this interweb, and call herself busting her daddy out. And in the beginning, so many people jumped on her side, and they just took turns weighing Umar out. But then she made a critical mistake. Because even I was sympathizing with her for a minute. I didn't like her coming on the internet talking bad about her daddy, but she made a horrible mistake. She got on this internet and started saying that she is the clout, and that if you're going to pay her daddy thousands of dollars to speak, then you're going to pay her thousands of dollars to come on the internet and talk bad about her daddy. I had a problem with that. I had a huge problem with that. And in the spirit, because we transparent over here, we transparent and real over here. See, I'm estranged from my daughter. Okay. It has not been easy. I have not spoken to her since October, when she and her mother had a dispute, and she turned to me to vent, to go off about her mother and whatnot, and I wasn't having it. And that goes for her and any of her siblings. They know that. You see, regardless of how you may feel about your mama and me, you're not going to talk bad about your mama to me and think I'm okay with that. I love you. You my baby. But you're not about to bash your mama to me. And I'm not going to let you get on the internet and bash your mama. Not if I see it. Now, I don't give a damn what you say about me, but you owe your mama respect. And that young lady, I felt like, still owes Umar some respect. And now, if you would have reached out to him, see, this is my issue. If you would have reached out to him and he didn't answer, or he was an asshole, or he was short with you, then yeah, by all means, bust him out. But the fact that this was your first line of communication to him, it was you coming on here and you trying to bust him out. But like I said, I took issue with it. I took it personal because I'm estranged from my daughter right now. It wasn't my choice. I didn't talk bad to her. I just simply let her know, you're not going to talk bad about your mama to me. If you got a problem with your mama, then you be woman enough to go to your mama It's that simple. You're not 5. You're not 15. You're 20. Grown. You go to your mama. I have not seen my daughter maybe Christmas, I think. She was in and out for Christmas. We didn't speak. So maybe I'm in my feelings about this situation, but it's something in this didn't sit right with me. And she's gone on all these different shows, and she's in the shade room and all these different shows, and she just keeps on and bashing and talking bad about her daddy. And I can't say if you're a deadbeat or not, but I will say this. He ain't your only deadbeat parent. Hello? Oh, come here. Excuse me, I gotta wet my whistle. Wet my whistle a little bit. He ain't the only deadbeat parent you got. See, your mama is a deadbeat. Your mama failed you somewhere for you to feel comfortable enough, and for her to allow you to bash your daddy like this. See, I know I'm a little old. I'm a little old-fashioned, maybe a little old school. But see, where I come from, when I came up, see, and I didn't always see eye to eye with my daddy. We didn't grow up in the same house. We didn't grow up. We had love for each other, but we didn't have a real overwhelming bond. But one thing my mother never did, whether he was right, whether he was wrong, whether he was drunk, whether he was out of order, she never bashed him to me. And I know she would not allow me to speak ill on him. Not in her presence. Oh, no. No, ma'am. Debbie Jones wasn't having that. Because, see, we was raised to honor thy mother and thy father. We don't get to pick who our mama and our daddy is. But the mere fact that they gave you life, and in that young lady's case, you grown. So Umar really don't owe you anything. My question to you is, do you want to have a relationship with him? Because it don't seem like you really want to reconcile and have no relationship. It just seems like you just going online and you keep saying, "Oh, I got X amount of people listening to me, y'all," and you keep making stuff so that people can see you and you clout chasing or whatnot, and that's cool. I know you young and it's exciting for you. Whatever, popularity is real big for young people online. I get that, but there's other ways for you to get some clout. There's other ways for you to blow up other than to destroy your daddy. See, it just bothers me because, see, we live in a society where we hear the crowd for fathers. Oh, he needed something. Every time a wayward child does something crazy, oh, he needed his daddy. He needed his daddy in his life. She needed her daddy in her life. We praise mama from sun up to sundown. She is the closest thing to the Most High God. Mama. But then when mama fails, then that's when we want to call on daddy. But see, we don't want to respect and honor daddy work while he's working. Oh, D Money told me to preach. I didn't want to get upset. I don't want to get upset and get carried away. But it just baffles me Mother's Day is in a couple of months, and people are gonna spend millions of dollars on their mom, and they should. Don't get me wrong. Mamas are wonderful when they doing good. I love my mama. I had a really good mama. I know a lot of good mamas around here. I've had good mamas adopt me. But we can't keep on watching over these mamas that's allowing these children to run rampant, untrained, undisciplined. I was in the store the other day, and this father was disciplining his daughter. He didn't lay his hands on her. He was just verbally disciplining her because she was on the verge. She was about to throw a fit because she wanted something. And children do that. We know that. And that's that. See, the scriptures tells you that foolishness is in a child, but the rod of correction will drive it from him. See, he was disciplining her, and then I heard women say, "He doing a little bit too much for me. He a little too rough on her. She just a little girl." And see, this is why, and that attitude right there is why our daughters are getting away from us as fathers and as a community, because see, we put so much emphasis and so much focus on these boys. We done beat the hell out of them. We done chastised them. We done took the PlayStation till the cows come home. We done took their shoes. We done seen the videos where daddies is cutting out the boys' hair. You took them out the football team. We do everything to these boys. But see, we letting these little girls get way, way out of hand. They doing way too much out here. And ain't nobody saying nothing to them. That's why they think it's cute. That's why they think this mess is cute. These little girls, I don't want to give away too much of my personal business, but see, we've allowed these little girls to grow up. They don't know how to be grown. They don't know how to be women. Truth be told, and I know I'm gonna step on some toes, all we raising around here is some ignorant, disrespectful hoes. I wish somebody would help me in here. That's right. All these little girls care about is give me some money. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna buy me? What you gonna give me? That's whole talk. I'm the table. I ain't going 50-50. You can't take me to this restaurant. You got to buy my nails and my lashes and my wig. For what? See, we've heard for years, your father got to teach you how to love a man. Your father is your first love, and he's gonna set the standard for how you pick a man. I done know plenty of good fathers that raise their daughters, and their daughters still pick trash. Now, what you gonna say about that? Come on. Our daughters are completely out of control right now. These little boys is dumb too, don't get me wrong. These little boys are out of control. But my question is, and again, I'm not trying to bash mamas, but you know if you're doing a good job or not. You know if your kids is right or not. What is we doing out here with our children? I remember a time when if a father would have chastised his child, it wouldn't have been an eyelash batted in the store. Matter of fact, if it was in front of my mama, she would have clapped. Or, I know that's right. Come, I know I got a witness in here. Oh, see, it was commonplace. See, now it's a shock when we see a mama or somebody whoop a child's ass in the store. We'd be like, oh, I like to see the shit myself personally, but but it used to be commonplace. You didn't see children hanging all over the basket, hanging out the basket, cussing, touching things. See, them were things that got you beat up on sight. She gave you that speech in the car. Everybody know that speech. When we get in this store, don't look at shit, don't touch shit, and don't ask me for shit. We know them the 3 commandments of the store. Everybody know that. That's God's law. Now you go in the store, children running everywhere, mama on the phone, on speakerphone, talking mess, talking reckless. These children running all over the place, touching stuff, pulling stuff down, tearing up shit. And come on. Like, no, we can't be that far gone that we just ain't, we just are oblivious to it. Come on. And see, when you don't stop it at that level, you get stuff like this Dr. Umar daughter shit, where you feel safe. Now, your dad is in the same city as you. If you wanted some clout, you wanted to be put on, he could put you on his show. He can bring you on the trips with him. Like I said, I don't particularly care for his business antics. I don't know about his fathering, but if you wanted to be put in the game, he could have put you in the game, and you didn't have to tear him down to do it. But see, that's how I know your mama supported and pushed this. Because why now? Umar just didn't get in the limelight. Brother been popping for a minute now. He been on for a minute. You didn't have to wait till now. See, why didn't you get it? He not even at his hottest point. Why didn't you get him when he was white hot out here? See, that's the question. Ain't none of these other shows or these reporters and reactors. See, ain't nobody asking that question. Why not, baby? Why not? The internet just didn't start. What went on? What transpired behind the scenes to make you say now's the time to go after him? What done happened? Did your mama? Now I don't know. I'm just gonna throw this out here. Did your mama all of a sudden get a little wet and wanted to holler at him, and he said no, or he ignored her, and then your dad ain't shit? I just want to know. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting it out there. Because, see, if you never had them and you ain't been missing them, why are you missing them now? I mean, I already know this answer, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. How many fathers that I know, I can't even name all of them, that the mother, they've laid down the law, they pushed the issue, they've stood on business, and then the mother comes behind them and undermine them. Have mercy, Lord. See, we don't never talk about these things. This never gets talked about. All we ever hear, he ain't shit, he ain't paying his child support, he a deadbeat, he this, that, and the third. or whatever. Okay, he might be all of that. I don't know. I don't know. But my question is, was he all those things when you spread your legs wide and let him skeet inside you? Was he dead when he was beating it up? See, the trash can ain't no better than the trash to go in it. Help me now. I know y'all don't like this type of talk. I know it's rough. But that's why I quit. Really? Really? It's 2025. Y'all still using that same old rhetoric? See, it's too many fathers posting receipts now and showing evidence. And I've seen all these different programs and stuff. See, they didn't have that stuff when I was out there in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? When me and my brothers was out there in the trenches when our babies was little, we just had to do what we knew to do best. See, I was full-time dad and I worked full-time. And I didn't have my mama, I can just drop the babies off, or mama, can you watch them? No, I had to do it all. Not bragging on myself, but I'm just speaking facts. And I did it, and my baby mama didn't have to give me no child support. Child support. And I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking anybody who do need child support, because I do know that child support is necessary evil if you're not going to be present in life. But see, if you present, I don't even want to touch it. If you're trying to be present, oh, I hear the word saying, if you faithful over a few things. See, if you try a little bit, you're doing the best you know how to do. See, we give mama that excuse. Mama did the best she could. Damn. Mama did the best she could. But why daddy don't get that excuse? Daddy, you ain't shit. But then when we look around, who's kicking up all the mess? Who's kicking up all the drama? It ain't daddy. Daddy ain't trying to fight with mama. Daddy ain't that mama's business. Daddy ain't trying to see who mama got over in her house. Daddy ain't telling her, don't have that man around my woman. Daddy ain't showing up, your man whooped my child. Yeah, no. What we see mamas doing that stuff. I posted a video about a month ago where the mama was coaching the children. Y'all make sure y'all don't want to go over daddy's house, right? Now, she did flat out just tell him, y'all tell y'all daddy y'all ain't going. But no, she coached them. She manipulated them children. Now y'all don't want to go to your daddy's house, right? Okay, make sure you tell him that I ain't had nothing to do with it. Come on. See, we can't keep allowing this madness and nonsense to go on, because whether we realize it or not, we affecting the children that's going to be grown tomorrow. And then what you going to do?
I didn't get that.
I want to try again. Well, hell, I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, they supposed to be grown tomorrow. That means they supposed to be grown. They supposed to be self-sufficient. We're not raising these kids to be adults anymore. No, we just keep on pacifying. Oh Lord, I don't even know how I got here. I really don't know how I got up in here. Have mercy, Lord. Why are we so quick to keep pacifying these little children? These grown kids, I'll put it like that. Why we keep trying to pacify these grown ass kids? I don't know what's wrong with that boy. You keep pacifying. I don't know what's wrong with that girl. You keep pacifying them. They ain't got to do nothing for themselves. They ain't got to go out here and get it like the next person. They ain't got to work for it. They ain't got to grind for it. They ain't got to fail. They ain't got to suffer. Because all they got to do is call on mama, and here they come. See, I knew. Oh, and I ain't the only one. I know I ain't the only one. But see, I knew once I left the comfort of my mama's house and I declared myself grown. Oh, there wasn't no coming back and mama, can you help me? Mama, can you give me this? Now she let it be known you need to come over here and wash clothes. That's fine. If I cook down there and I tell you I cook, you can come eat. But paying bills? No, baby, you got your bill, your name on them bills. I wish I had some help up in here. Them your bills, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We had to figure it out. We had to get out here and work some overtime. We had to sell some shit. We had to pawn some shit. We had to hustle. We had to go hungry. Why is it that we keep pacifying these grown kids? They done sat up here in your face. Oh, I'm going off on a tangent now. They done sat up here in your face and done declared that they're grown. And then turn around and stick their hand out. Where they doing this at? And we allow it. And to be transparent, see, although the estrangement with my daughter bothers me, it hurts my feelings. I know good and damn well I can sleep at night because see, I know I done did my part. And I know you can't come preach your hand out over here. And to give her credit, she know not to play with me online. She ain't can't play to my face. She ain't asking for a damn thing because she know better. She know better. But I keep wondering why. And then we wonder why our children ain't getting no better. We wonder why they not maturing like they should. They're not growing anywhere. All they give a damn about is partying and bullshitting and getting high and wigs and lashes and shit that don't mean a hill of beans. Mm-mm. I remember I was living with my grandmama in my very early 20s. And this when Kings of Comedy just came out. Me and my granny had a special relationship. We just did. And I could talk to her about anything and all that kind of stuff. And that's when Kings of Comedy came out and Cedric Entertainer was like, I'm a grown ass man, dog. So my granny had this rule. She didn't give a damn where you went, but before you leave that house, you're gonna tell her where you're going. Not that she needed to know or keep tabs on you. She wanted to know in case something happened. She want to know where to send the police for your ass. And at the time, I didn't look at it like that, but it makes sense now. Hell, when I'm grown. And one time she told me that, I said, Granny, I'll be back. Boy, where you going? I said, I'm a grown ass man, dog. And we laughed. And she told me the truth. And this is why I love her I love her very soul. She said, baby, you just of age. Grown ass man got his own. I wish that. See, that's the word right there. But see, we don't transfer that same wisdom to these children of today. How you gonna let grown people in your house tell you they grown and they doing whatever the fuck they want to do and saying whatever the hell they want to say and you cool with it? No, I don't care if you don't live in my house. You ain't gonna talk bad about your mama. You not on her level. But see, that just showed me, good God Almighty. And I told her mama this. See, she already believes that she's on your level. Dr. Umar, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I'm trying to help you get some. See, brother, your daughter already believes that she's on your level. What can you do with that? She's too old. You can't whoop her ass. And beating her ass at this point ain't gonna do no good. See, that kind of arrogance and ignorance that's been set up in her for a while. See, it takes nuts to talk like that. The one time, and I've said this before on this show, the one time that I took my stand with my daddy, and hell, I was only 15, 16. I did it in his face. I did it in his face. So that takes nuts. That takes courage. Not that I'm on his level, but I wasn't gonna let him disrespect my mama in her mama's house. No. Mama, you sit over there. I got this one. And whatever he had every right to slap the shit out of me. But he didn't. Matter of fact, he broke him down, and it was the only time I ever seen my daddy cry. But see, it takes, that to me, see, when you ready to talk bad about your mama and your daddy, or you say whatever the hell you want to say about them or to them, so that means you done lost all respect for them. And if you done lost all respect for them, just know that you need to go on about your business now. See, if you made that decision and that choice in your life that you feel like, I'm above you, I don't need you no more, you ain't shit, okay, that's fine. But don't come back around here no more. Because you already showed me that you think that you passed me. You don't have no respect for me no more. Now, at this point, you just want to play in my face. Am I wrong about that? Somebody help me. Am I wrong? Mm-mm. And I didn't want to come on here and get all emotional and stuff like that and get upset. But that bothers me. It bothers me that we're in this condition. See, fuck all that Trump shit and DEI and tariffs and we got to start in the house. We got problems in our house. And when I say our house, I'm talking about our house. The Black community. See, this little internet shit done got people to where they feel comfortable just saying any damn thing to people out here. We done lost all respect. See, it's crazy. It's funny how we pushed shame out. We done got rid of shame, and right along with the shame went the respect. Ain't that something? I was watching a video this morning where the legendary great Phylicia Rashad, who many of us grew up, and she was Claire Huxtable, our other mama on the Cosby Show. Nothing but class. And she was on the Breakfast Club, and she's at some school. She's a dean at some school now, and she was saying she see these young ladies with just strips of clothing on her and on them, and it bothers her. And then she said, no man wants to see his woman out here like that. Then do you know these little young gals start shooting at Phylicia Rashad? Because she told them something right. She told them something that they needed to hear, that they needed to know. To put some clothes on. Have some respect for yourself first. And see, that's how I know, and I know people will get mad at me for saying this, but that's all right. See, that's how I know a lot of this mental health that these young women are going through, because it is mental illness. See, a lot of it they're going through, it's been passed down to them from their mamas. I'm gonna tell the truth in here today. Yeah, some of them, they might have a little daddy issues, but for the most part, many of y'all got mama issues, and you ain't, and it's undiagnosed. You ain't seen nobody for it. You just keep, and you don't want to see nobody for it because you don't want to expose your mama for who she really is. Mm-hmm. A lot of y'all know it. You know it. You don't want to say it. You don't want to believe it. Mostly out of fear that you recognize that her craziness is in you too. Some of y'all can't bring your boyfriends around your mama. I know I hit a nerve right there. Some of you can't bring your husbands around your mama. Oh, come here. Some of you can't tell your mama when something good happens to you, when God blesses you. Oh, come on, come here. Your mama done called you ugly, bald, black, fat, funky, heifer, hoe, bitch. I've been around a lot of women in my life. I've been around a lot of women with a lot of trauma and a lot of issues. But the one thing I have never heard none of them say, out of all the issues they may have, I never heard none of them say, my daddy called me a bitch. My daddy called me fat. My daddy called me ugly. My daddy called me this. My daddy called. They never said that. A lot of their insecurities and the things that haunt them came directly out of their mama's mouth. Oh, they messing with my Facebook stream. I see it's over here buffering. Yeah. I know y'all ain't. I don't know how. Like I don't even know how I got here. But D-Money said, "Let them use me." A lot of y'all mental illness, a lot of the things that you struggle with, you got it from your mama. You know how many women I've come across that was scared? They don't know that they haven't been around their daddy, but they knew where he was. He's made an effort and said, "Hey, here go my number, here go my address, come by anytime." And they were scared to go because of what their mama was gonna think and how it was gonna hurt their mama. See, a lot of you right now, oh Lord, I don't know how I got here. I know a lot of you right now. See, you know there's two sides to the story, but see, you don't want to go and hear the wickedness that your mama might have put on your daddy. Because mama is God. A lot of y'all got the got the Bobby Boucher syndrome. My mama said, everybody done gave you the facts about what life is and what's going on and how this work out. But my mama said, and your mama was wrong. Oh, but you ain't ready. You ain't ready to have that conversation. You ready to get online and tear your daddy down. You're not even willing to hear your daddy's side of the story. You just going solely off what your mama said. I thank God that my mama didn't tell me nothing about my daddy. She let me see it when he was in his worst condition. I'm talking about pissy drunk. And she didn't have to say a word. In fact, she told me, your daddy got it. Your dad is a good man, son. He just got a few issues. That's right. But see, we've gotten to a place, and see, I see where it's coming. I see the pathology. These mamas, God bless your hearts. I know you're doing the best you can, but your best ain't good enough because see, you letting your little children out here run amok, and then they get grown, and then now they out here creating havoc, and then the first thing that you can come up with is, well, they daddy. And see, you had the recipe. See, we didn't grow up with tons of supervision. We were latchkey kids. People in my era, I wish I had a witness in here. Our mamas would tell us, look here, when you get out of school, you go straight in that house, you lock my door, don't answer my phone, do your homework, don't you take your ass outside, and pull that chicken out the freezer. Pull that meat out the freezer. Come on. And see, it wasn't all these. I done seen some mamas take doors off the hinge. Ain't no privacy. My mama told me one time, you don't pay no bills. You don't close no doors in this house. I was a grown man before I started closing my bedroom door. That's right. I was a teenager in high school, still sleeping with my door open. I don't think she would have gave a damn by then, but it wasn't no privacy. Privacy. How many of y'all going through your children's phone? Oh, see, you don't care what they're doing on their phone because see, that keeps them distracted. So you can be out here doing what you want to do, but you ain't going through that phone. See, if we had phones back in that day, it wasn't no lock, a lock code. Could y'all imagine? Wasn't no diaries. My mama went through the book bag. She reading all notes, letters, anything. And see, it wasn't a thing called being nosy. See, our mamas was being mamas. They would stay on top of our asses. And they meant what they said. They didn't do all this counting shit. I'm going to count to 3. 1. That'd be a long ass 2. 2. 1. Where you get that math at? Oh, but that y'all had that recipe. You grew up with that, and then you found that to be. I ain't gonna be like that. My mama was too hard on me. My mama was whooping us. My mama did this. But see, she kept your black ass alive. She got you where you supposed to be at. She got you to where you can stand on your own 2 feet. I'll tell anybody, that's the testament, the testimony to my mother's teachings. Because I only had her for 25 years. I've been motherless for 20 years now. So anytime you see me and you think something good on me, you tell my mama thank you. Because she's the one that put all this in me. In that short window of time. And all I did was stick to what she taught me. The simple things in life, the basics. Respect, honesty, integrity. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Be a man. Have some balls. If your word ain't no good, your balls ain't no good. My granny used to tell me that. Pay your bills. Work hard. Don't settle. Yeah. Above all things, respect. How you act out in public is a reflection on me. See, them are all the words that come back to. I can hear her saying it right now. How you act when you leave this house is a direct reflection upon me, and you ain't gonna make me look bad out here. She meant that, and I thank her for that. Well, where did that go? I know she ain't the only one that said that because that's a universal thing for the black mamas from back then. So the question is, why did you think that wasn't adequate for now? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. like I said, Facebook has changed its policies and procedures. So you got to watch this show. Watch it while it's hot. You got 30 days from the time that I log off to watch it, or you can go to my go to the sugar honey iced tea. Go to the I know I'm on Apple Podcasts, and go to what's the name of that other one? I hate it too. That's probably why I can't remember it. What's the whatever the other music streaming thing? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go on now, and you can check it out there too as well. They don't delete your stuff, but Facebook will, and of course YouTube will keep it up forever. But that's all I have for today. Really, baby. Really, and this is for that young lady, for my daughter, for any young woman out there that's gonna watch this. Matter of fact, send this to your daughter, send this to your sons. And if they don't hear nothing else, here it is. You might not always agree with your daddy. You might not like what your daddy does. But rest assured, there's two sides to every story. Don't just go by what your mama tell you. I know your mama, you love your mama. What mama say is law. But mama didn't lay down by herself and make you. Daddy's got a story too. And if your daddy didn't do right by you, find it in your heart to have some forgiveness for him. Look, he's a man. I'm not making no excuses for no man. But all men are flawed. They make mistakes in life. And some brothers are bad fathers and better grandfathers. Some men are bad fathers and better uncles. Some men are bad fathers and better stepdaddies. It just sometimes it takes a while for men to get it together. There's no handbook in being a father. We don't get a book, just like your mama didn't get a book. We doing the best we can. I know y'all don't believe it. I know you think, oh, you just jiving, you give me no. And last but certainly not least, your dad'll never say this to you, baby or son. He'll never say this to you. But trust and believe me when I tell you this. Your daddy has feelings too. He loves you. He don't even want you to give him nothing. You ain't got to buy him nothing. Just if you just called him and said, Daddy, how you doing? That would mean the world to him. And if you want a little money, trust me, that's the easiest way to get it. Call your daddy. You ain't got to talk to him every day. You ain't got to call and just, hey, Daddy, I just want to see how you doing. You all right? You eat today? Okay, good. You got work? All right. Well, I was just checking on you. That's not even 5 minutes. Your daddy is more than just an ATM. He's more than just a bank. And trust me when I tell you this, when he shuts his eyes and the bank is closed for good, you're going to wish you took some time out to spend with your daddy while you still had him. That's all I got for today. I hope y'all like it. I hope you love it. If you don't, that's cool. I still like you. I love you. Like, share, subscribe. I really want to get my YouTube up because I see what's coming with Facebook, and I promise I'm gonna be more consistent with my shows and be more diligent in that. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a good night. Enjoy this weather we finally getting, and take care.